I'm actually in Gabby's bedroom because her beauty room has no air conditioning in it. And Lord have mercy, I can't do it. If you hear a little fan noise behind me, it's the air conditioning blowing on my back. And probably some of you are like, why the fuck are you wearing a long sleeve? It's because the air conditioning is actually really cold in this room. And then when I go across the hall into her beauty room, it's like I need to be naked. So it's bright out, it's not nighttime, so I actually technically don't need to be in her beauty room because the light in here is popping. So anyways, I wanted to do a story time because I forgot about the story time, but I was reminded of the story time because Gabby wants to take her first edible ever. She wants me to do it with her. But unlike Gabby, I have basically tried everything on the planet. I'm just kidding, but I have tried edibles. So I wanted to tell you guys this story of how I had edibles and how I'm scarred for life and how I refuse to take an edible with Gabby. Lord be with her when she does it. I don't know who she got the edibles from. I don't know how she's gonna react, so if she's anything like me, the reaction is going to be terrible. So anyways, for anyone who's new to my channel, hello, welcome. For everyone who's been here since day 1 or day 20 or day 500, I did do a video about how I moved across the country to San Jose to follow this piece of shit, and in the process of that, I joined a sorority because I just needed fucking housing. In the process of being in a sorority, anyone who is a sorority sister knows that you get like a, what is it called? You get like a big sister in the sorority, someone who's been there longer than you, has more experience than you, and can guide you through the ups and downs of becoming a member of the sorority you joined. So I had this big sister, her name was Caroline. I think it was Caroline. Was it Caroline? Something with the C. She had the greatest fake tits I've ever seen in my life. She was thicker. I would have never in a million years, like, I felt her breast, like I felt them titties, and holy shit, they felt like real natural. My mama gave me these boobies. Her doctor, God bless him, whoever he is, I wish I could remember who he was so I could tell y'all so you could go to him, but her breasts were great. That's what I remember about her. She had like dark brown hair. It's so funny how like these people could be in your life and then you don't even remember like what their faces and stuff look like. Like I was only friends with 2 girls in that sorority. A white girl who was like a vegan and like super healthy and worked out, and this Indian chick who had like the most abusive family on the face of the planet, who had to like sneak her boyfriend into the sorority house because her parents would just not let, they would like beat her with hangers if they found out that she had a boyfriend. And I can't remember for the life of me what, actually I kind of remember their faces. The Indian girl was one of the prettiest girls I've ever seen in my life. She had the most gorgeous, long, voluptuous hair. She had a cute body. We all had fake IDs, so we'd all go out on like Santa Row, whoever's from NorCal, help me out. Santa Clara Row, I forget the name of it, but we used to go out there. And then the other girl never really wore makeup, maybe a little bit of eyeliner, very long blonde hair. I think after I did Bad Girls Club, the blonde head, we were friends on Facebook. She sent me a message about how like we are going in different directions in life, and like she couldn't be friends with me anymore. And I think it's probably just because I did a show called Bad Girls Club, but that's not a friend I want anyway, so peace out, homegirl. Hope you're doing well. I don't know what happened with the Indian chick. I guess just after time you just stop talking to people and life goes on. But those were my only 2 friends in the sorority. But anyways, back to my big sister. We had like spring break, and she was like, well, why don't you come back to Orange County with me? I live in Laguna Beach. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool, because I'm not going back to Boston. So I go and I stay with her family. Her fucking house is ridiculous. It's like one of those houses where you're like, really? What do your parents do for a living? And both her parents work from home. I'm like, what? What are they doing? I want to do that too. They had a fucking pool in the backyard. They had like a slide that you can go in. Not that I'm a swimmer, but still I was like, this is sick. It had like the waterfall, like the fake like wall of rocks that wasn't really rocks, you know what I'm saying? She had a movie room and all the walls in the movie room were DVDs. Like, her parents had every single movie that has ever been created, and you know, for someone like me who's obsessed with movies, it's pretty much my fantasy and dream. Even if I never ever touch any of those DVDs ever, how fucking amazing. I was so jealous. Her parents are actually pretty fucking chill too. Like, you could tell they smoke a little bit of weed, like when they're done working, doing whatever. I think they might have done real estate. I don't know, none of my business what her parents did, but their house was sick. So one night she's like, oh, my friend is having a little party, do you want to go? I'm like, I'm with you, so obviously I'm going. But we were staying, so it was me, her, and like 2 other girls from the sorority who didn't have plans, all staying at her house. And I was sharing a room with this white girl. I forget her name. She looked like a short version of Jessica Simpson when Jessica Simpson was her heaviest. That's all I remember. And I never really vibed with the chick. I never really like enjoyed her presence, if you know what I mean. But I also, you know, I'm laid back. So whatever, we're sharing a room, we're sharing a bed. I can get through a weekend doing that, or a week. So we all go to this party, and they have, California has some really strong weed. For anyone who hasn't smoked California weed, shit could get you real fucked up. So they have a huge bong. I smoke out of this bong. I'm lit. I'm like coughing. You know, the more you cough, the higher you get. And bongs, I haven't smoked a bong since I was in like 8th grade. So I smoke it. I immediately start coughing. I take 3 hits of the bong. I might have left planet Earth and went to Venus because the bitch was gone, okay? But I'm also starving at this point. So I look at the dude whose house it is and I go, hey, do you have anything to eat? I'm really hungry. He goes, there's food in the kitchen. So I go in the kitchen, I'm checking the closets, I'm checking this, I'm checking that. I don't see shit. But there's this plate of brownies on the kitchen counter. And for anyone who knows me, I hate chocolate. I don't like chocolate. Every once in a while, I'll eat a Kinder chocolate because that chocolate tastes different, hits your soul different, hits your mind, body, whatever different. So every once in a while, I'll eat a piece of Kinder chocolate. So I'm like so hungry at this point. I'm like, fuck this. I'm just gonna have some of this brownie. So I'm eating the brownie, I'm eating the brownie, I'm eating the brownie, and before I know it, I'm like, this brownie's fucking good. This brownie is like the best brownie I've ever had in my life. So I'm eating and I'm eating and I'm eating. Before I know it, I've had like maybe 3-4 pieces of the brownie. So the dude who told me to go into the kitchen to get food, who owned the house, or his parents' house or whatever, because he definitely didn't own it, but whose house we were at, comes in and he starts bugging out. He's like, who ate all the brownie? Who ate all the brownie? And I was like, you told me to eat. You said there was food in the kitchen. He was like, well, you're about to be real fucked up. And I was like, what are you talking about? It was a motherfucking weed brownie, y'all. It was a weed brownie. So I'm like, okay. So for the first, I'm already high, okay? I'm already to Venus. I've already left planet Earth. I'm on a different planet. So now I start panicking and I start going in panic mode because everyone's telling me about how fucked up I'm about to be. So I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to be fucked up. I don't want to do this. I'm already fucked up. So I can feel it kind of like taking over my soul, you know? So we get into my roommate's car and we go to Del Taco because everyone is high at this point. Mind you, probably none of us should have been in a car. That's besides the point. So we get to Del Taco and this chick that I'm rooming with, who I already don't like, no word of a lie, no bullshit, said over and over and over again, maybe 100 times, I'm a marshmallow. I'm a marshmallow. Marshmallow. And I go, yo, let's play a game. She goes, I like games. What game are we playing? Who can stay quiet the longest? Because the bitch was freaking me out. Like, the more she said I'm a marshmallow, the more she started to look like a goddamn fucking marshmallow. So I was like, please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. She didn't shut the fuck up. So we finally get back to the crib and she's sharing a room with me and I start crying because like she's really freaking me out. And you know, one of those experiences, and I don't know, for anyone who has sleep paralysis, right? When you feel like you're watching yourself outside of your body, or you're watching yourself in your body but outside of your body. I don't know if that makes sense, but that was pretty much what was happening to me. So I felt like I was standing outside of my body, watching myself high, okay? So I go to the bathroom, I'm sitting on this lady's bathroom floor, I'm rocking myself back and forth, I take a shower, the shower doesn't work. My roommates are telling me to sleep it off, I'll be fine in the morning. I'm like, I'm not gonna be fine, I'm not gonna be fine, I'm dying, I need to call my parents, I need to tell them that I love them, I'm not making it through the night. This is how bad of a condition I was in. So I called Gabby. Gabby answered, or maybe I called my parents. I don't know, maybe I called everybody. I know that I called, yeah, so thank God I like immediately went downstairs to rewatch this video so I could pend it on YouTube so I could post it later, because I'm watching the video and my voice just goes into this like, Gabby, and then the whole rest of the video went black. I'm actually kind of freaked out. I don't know if that's like a sign from the universe or like what the fuck that was, or like I'm possessed or my camera's possessed, actually Gabby's camera, but that freaked me out. So back to what I was saying before my video got really interrupted by some demon ass shit. What the fuck? Basically I called Gabby. I'm so freaked out. I called Gabby that night. I told her that I wasn't gonna make it. I was like, please tell mom and dad and Mark. He said I love them all. I'm not making it through the night. This is the end for me. I'm not doing it. I honestly wish Gabby could pop in right now so she could tell you how dramatic this phone call was, but she's out getting her lashes done. I'll have her in her video when she eats her first edible recap her side of my shit, and I'll make an appearance in that video, but she's not home right now so I can't have her get on camera. But basically, she's in panic mode. She has no idea what the fuck is going on. She thinks that I'm gonna die. I'm like, yes, I'm not making it. I hang up the phone. I can't remember the full conversation. This was like almost, God, fucking 11, 12 years ago. Jeez, I'm so old. I'm so old. So the chick literally is still in bed saying, I'm a marshmallow, I'm a marshmallow. That's how fucked up this bitch still is, right? So I can't sleep. And for people saying just sleep it off, sleep it off, sleep it off, you feel like your heart is gonna stop and you're petrified to go to bed. You're like, if I close my eyes right now, I'm not making it. So I can't be around this bitch who keeps saying I'm a marshmallow. So I grab a blanket and I go to her parents' living room, which is probably against the rules of staying in somebody else's house, because like, they don't know me, they just met me, but hey, like, I need a couch to sleep on. Promise you I'm not fucked up, just don't want to be around this psychopath in my bedroom who's probably gonna kill me because she thinks I'm gonna attack her marshmallow, which the marshmallow is herself. Don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me. So I ended up sleeping in the living room, and then my big sister came in and woke me up in the morning. I made it through the night, y'all. The weed brownie did not kill me. I made it through the night. She woke me up, they were all going to the beach, and I was like, I'm not going to the beach. So I stayed at home, which was a mistake, okay? Yeah, you feel like shit in the morning, you're very laggy. It's like this, it's almost like you took 10 Xanax for a very long flight, and the Xanax is still in your system, so all you want to do is sleep. They all went to the beach, I didn't go. They were gone for like 8 hours though, so it was like a very long, boring day for me, and I regretted not going to the beach. But it's just when she initially woke me up, I was like, you know, I couldn't do it. So that concluded my experience on the weed brownie. I had to call my sister and I had to call my parents because my mom sent me like a bunch of texts like, give me an update, are you fucking okay over there? Like, my mom is a spaz to begin with, so it wasn't really a good thing to tell my sister that I was dying, because then my mom almost damn near had a real ass heart attack, not a weed brownie heart attack. So that's what happened with that. So yeah, anytime I think about it, I get chills. I can't even go back to Laguna Beach without thinking about it. I have not to this day been to a Del Taco because it reminds me of that terrible night and that bitch saying I'm a marshmallow. I'll never ever forget that night. It's like one of those nights for the rest of my life. Even if I got diagnosed with dementia, I would remember this night. And that bitch saying I'm a marshmallow over and over and over and over and over and over again. And me being like, I am going to die. I am not going to make it. I'm not gonna make it. So yeah, that was my first and my last time doing a weed brownie. Lucky for me, I don't have an addictive personality except to the guys that I'm dating. I try shit, I don't like it, I don't try it again. Tried coke, no thanks. Molly, no thanks. Weed brownie, no thanks. Edibles are out. I get free edibles like pretty much all the time, and I just like leave them in like a drawer in my kitchen, so when guests come over I'm like, do you want a weed brownie? Because this bitch right here is never touching them. Never touching them. It's like having sleep paralysis on a level of 10,000, and there's nothing you can do about it. Sleep paralysis lasts about, feels like 5 hours, but it's really only like 5-10 seconds. Weed brownies is about 5-10 hours, maybe even longer, so I'm good. Can you imagine having sleep paralysis for 10 hours? You would really think that you were dead or dying, or this was hell. And that's exactly what a weed brownie experience was for me. So I'll pass on that. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Anyways, good luck to Gabby when she tries it. I'm not. I'll try to pop in that video though, so she could tell you her side to me calling her that evening. LOL. Give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Comment below if you've ever had a weed brownie experience or an edible experience that you liked or didn't like. If you guys take edibles on a regular basis, God bless you. Don't know how you do it. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to hit that subscribe button, y'all. I'm almost at 75K, but I'm trying to get to 1 million, so let's get it. Shoot for the motherfucking stars, you know what I'm saying? And follow me on Instagram, XXO Danielle and Swallow It Podcast. And for those wondering what the fuck is going on with Swallow It, I have sent multiple emails to the studio for my audio and visual footage, and I haven't gotten a response, which is making me actually kind of nervous. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I will give you an update on that. Fingers crossed nothing happened, they didn't lose the footage, but I mean, it's been 3 weeks today actually since I was in the studio, so I don't know what's really going on with that. I'm a little nervous, but I'll keep you updated on that. In the meantime, catch up on Swallow It. Don't forget to go to Amazon and buy my book, Don't Be That Bitch, and don't be that bitch taking edibles if you know you can't handle it. Because Gabby tried to peer pressure me and I said, no bitch, I know I can't handle no edibles, and you're not gonna make me do it. I'm not doing it again. No, I'm not. So I'm not. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for being loyal. Thank you for dealing with my, you know, up and down moods and all the crazy shit in between. I'll talk to you soon. Mwah. Love you. Bye.